Hi everybody. Today's video is all about rain gear, and I'm going to explain to you why I think you should either go pretty inexpensive with your rain gear or go extremely high end. To me, there's no in between, and in this video I'll explain why. Okay, so for the low-end rain gear, if you're on a budget, a lot of high school fishermen are, maybe you're going to Canada for 1 week, maybe you only fish a few weekends a year, then I would recommend the Frog Tog brand, and they have a suit called the All Sport Rain Suit. Basically, it comes with a top and a bottom for one price. If you want to check the most current price, I've got the link down below. So even if you watch this video 2 years from now, it will be a current price. It will adjust as the years go by. So what does this rain gear have? Well, it is breathable. It's lightweight, so it's very, very easy to store in my boat or into a small compartment. It does have reinforced seams, as you can see right here. The zipper is not reinforced, but it has a button-down flap. There we go. Button-down flap that goes in front of the zipper. So for a low price, it's a pretty decent rain suit. It does have its downfalls though. If you're going to be fishing in a long all-day rain, you're going to get wet. If you see where the pants and the jacket, they never meet perfectly, you're going to get some drippage in that seam, especially when you sit down perhaps to drive the boat. It's not very adjustable. There's an adjustment around the waist. There's a little bit of adjustment on the cuffs. There's a little bit of adjustment on the hood. And the cuffs on the jacket, well, it's kind of a one-size-fit-all. They don't adjust, but they do at least fit a little bit snugly on your wrist. So, pretty good suit without spending a lot of money. Again, weekend angler, 1 or 2 trips a year to Canada, maybe a high school angler that's on a budget, good solid rain gear that I would recommend. Again, the link is below for the current price. Okay, so why do I say to stay away from the middle range rain gear? Well, this is a Frabill brand, and Frabill's a great brand. They have lots of different rain suits, so does Bass Pro, so do Cabela's. Now don't harp on me, I'm not bashing any one of these, but these suits will last you 2 to 5 years, somewhere in that range. This suit, for the top and the bottom, is probably going to cost you in the neighborhood of about $400 to $500. I would call this a mid-range. Some people would call this a high range. But to me, if I'm going to spend $500 and only get 5 years out of it, that's $100 a year for a suit. The other thing about all of the Frabill, Cabela's, and Bass Pro, they're heavy. This is a heavy suit. Now, if I'm fishing in the wintertime, I would want an insulated suit, but if this is my summer suit, and that's what this one is geared for, it's really too heavy. You're going to be hot. They are breathable, but they're still heavy. They restrict some of your movement, especially in the shoulders, the arms, if you're casting. If you have to pull down or reach down to stow or deploy the trolling motor, these are a little bit binding. So in my lifetime, since I was probably 22 years old, I've owned many of these sets. And again, 2, 3, maybe 5 years is all you can get. My last Frabill I thought was a great suit. In about the 4th year it started to fail on me. So I read the directions on how to condition it, how to put more waterproofing on it. That got me another 1.5 years. So that one I got 5.5, maybe 6 years out of it. But again, for $500, I do not think it's worth it. So here's why I think you should go to a high-end rain system. A couple of years ago, I bit the bullet and got a Simms Pro Dry rain suit. And yes, it costs a lot of money. And I watched every YouTube review video I could, and most of them were pretty short, maybe in the 2 or 3 minute range. So I'm going to go through in as much detail exactly why this suit is worth the money. This suit's going to cost about double what the Fravel does, or the Cabela's, or the Bass Pro, and we're talking medium to high end in those categories. But I've had this suit now. This is my going on my 4th year with it. I've washed it as the instructions indicate to do, but I've never had to do anything else to this. And so I'm going to talk about all the details of why this is such a great suit. First of all, this suit is very lightweight. These are the bibs, and I can show you how easily I can roll this up into a very small size to be able to stow. Now that's amazing for something that keeps you so dry. You cannot make the Fravel or the Cabela's or the Bass Pro fold up this small of their higher quality suits. All right, so starting with the jacket. One thing that's one of my biggest pet peeves is rain that wicks up your arm. If you've ever worn a long sleeve shirt in the rain, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It'll start to get into this seam and start to get into your shirt sleeve, and by the time you're done fishing, it's going to be wicked up past your elbow. Well, this suit has a couple of things. One, it has a Velcro strap that is very easily adjustable, and I can pull that as tight as I want, and it doesn't restrict blood flow, but it does prevent any kind of rain from getting up into the shirt sleeve. All right, so the cuff is one reason why I really like this suit. In addition to that, you've got reinforced zippers, and they come with a little cloth that's attached for your goggles, for your sunglasses, glasses. So you got 2 of those. You've got, hopefully you can see this, you've got 2 of these pockets. Again, reinforced zipper. On the inside, you have another zipper with a small pocket, and yet another zipper on this side with a pocket. So you have 6 total pockets, all zippered and reinforced in this jacket. In addition to that, they have a cord system that runs through the waist area of the jacket, through the midline area of the jacket up in here, and then they've got a cord system that's integrated into the jacket, or I'm sorry, into the hood, and you can set this hood to fit in all kinds of different ways. And one nice thing about this system that's here is that I can access that system from inside this pocket. So if I flip this pocket inside out, here's the draw cord, so I don't have to unzip my jacket and get all wet to adjust the fitting. I can do it from inside of my pocket, and so that's going to draw the jacket more snug depending on your body size. You can see the zipper is heavy duty. It's reinforced. In fact, all of them are heavy duty and reinforced. Now as we come up to the hood area, I'm going to bring the camera up a little bit. Okay, so this is fleece all around here, and this goes higher than most jackets. Okay, now I'm going to have to unzip that so you can hear me, but you can see that goes all the way up past my nose. Now I'm going to put the hood up, and this hood has all kinds of ways to be able to control or adjust. Again, it's just a couple of cords, and then to release the cords, you can't see it, but there's a little button in here, and that'll release the cords. I'm going to take the jacket off and show you another part of the hood. In addition to that, it has a vent system in the back of the hood. So if you're ever running down the lake and you've got everything all cinched up, so all you have are your eyes, have you ever gotten that goggle or your glasses to fog up? I know I have. Well, this venting system in the back of the hood allows air to flow through, and it prevents your glasses from steaming up. The Sims also has a reflective, all of these things on here, the words, the Gore-Tex, this little pattern, the word is reflective. So if you're maybe launching your boat early in the morning at the boat ramp and it's still dark out, people can see you walking in the parking lot. So that's another advantage of the reflective capabilities of this jacket. Again, very lightweight. All the seams are reinforced. This is an extremely, extremely high-end jacket. I will have the link for the jacket price down below that will be updated. Again, so if you see this 2 years from now, it will be the updated price. They do have several color options now, and then I'll have the bibs. So next I am going to talk about the bibs. So here's the bib. First of all, it comes with a padded, reinforced, crisscrossing strap system, so you're not going to have the straps falling off your shoulders. If you've ever had a cheaper or lesser suit and you've had those straps fall on your shoulders every single time you cast, believe me, it's a real pain in the rear. I'm going to put the suit on in a second, but before I do, I'm going to show you the leg right here. Now, oftentimes when it's raining, we're wearing some kind of boot to keep our feet dry. And if you watch, this zipper goes not only to the knee, so I can do this by myself one-handed so you can see it. So that's about to my knee right there. It actually goes all the way up to the hip. While I have this open, I'm going to show you another one of their drawstring systems. Here it is. And what that does, it pulls up the heel. I happen to have relatively shorter legs for my size. I'm longer waisted, kind of medium to shorter legs. And so oftentimes my heels drag on the ground. And so over time, you start to getting scuffing and wear and tear on the heel of your suit. So now, by having this draw system, I can cinch that up. You can also see they did reinforce the heel area for extra durability. Okay, so I've got some boots on. Hopefully you guys can see this. By having that zip all the way up to my thigh or my hip, it's super easy to put this on with boots, no matter how big a boot you have on. That's all it takes. Okay, so if you are busy fishing, you're not paying attention, and all of a sudden there's a downpour, I can get this suit on really quickly compared to my buddies who have to sometimes take the boots completely off to be able to get the suit up and on. Okay, so there you have it. There's the bibs. All right, just like the jacket, we've got reinforced zippers. So you got a zipper and a pocket right here. Typically that's where I put my cell phone. Got a reinforced zipper here in the belly area. There's also, bring the camera down, there's also a pocket right here. It's a deep pocket and an additional pocket here. And then this area is for a tool. So I don't have any tools in my boat, but I'll just grab a wrench. Okay, and your tool can fit right there without having to dig into the pocket. So maybe my line cutters or something I need to get to very easily. In addition to that, this area right here is lined with fleece, and it's basically just an area to keep your hands warm. As you know, when you're out there fishing all day in the rain, your hands can start to get cold. So a good place for keep your hands warm. On my left side, if I fold this inside out, there's a little clip for your car keys. So you don't have to worry about having your car keys in a pocket or can't remember which pocket you put it in, or you've got it in a pocket and you leave it open and rain gets in there. Well, you can clip your keys. Basically right here's where the clip is, and so it's well inside, Obviously, if I have my jacket on, in addition to the bibs, my keys are going to be totally dry. I forgot to mention the kill switch. There's kill switch connections all over the place, so on both sides of the bibs, both sides of the jacket, so you got kill switch attachments easily accessible. One other thing to show you on the, as far as adjustments, on the inside, there's a Velcro, so this would be where my waistband is. I can adjust this to make it thinner for you skinny guys, or open it up wider if you get you a little bit bigger around the waist. So between the jacket and the bib, there's an incredible amount of versatility as far as adjusting the suit to your body style. You know, you can have a 200-pound person that's 6'3". You can also have a 200-pound person that's only 5'8". Even though they weigh the same, their body styles are completely different. So that's one thing I really love about the Sims, is the ability to make it custom fit for my comfort level. But really what sold me on it was how dry I stay and how lightweight it is. Probably my only complaint, or it's not really a complaint, but the only downside, besides its price, is that if you plan on using this in the cold part of the year, you're probably going to have to up your size that you purchase so that you can wear layers of clothing underneath. But it's so lightweight in the summer, it breathes very well, it's ventilated, so it does allow some air in. And again, like in the hood area, you're not going to get your glasses steaming up. If you'd like to read more about some rain suit reviews, go to highschoolfishingcentral.com. I have an article about the rain gear. It's got all the sizing charts for both the jacket and the bibs. And I also have some videos of other people reviewing these suits as well. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.